is there's something. This is kind of more Madison Square Garden-y. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. You cranked it up. You cranked it up a little bit.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
No, but here's the deal. Wait, what were we talking about?
You rule.
Thanks.
No, I like that stuff you're doing up on the cymbals.
Oh yeah,
kind of Stewie Copeland.
Oh, well, you could like morph Copeland.
Ooh, that.
The act of observing is disturbing the observed. There's a way to execute that kind of chord. It's not almost intentionally sloppily, but if you consistently play it that way.
I like that. Oh yeah, where's the 16?
The drum. Well,
yeah.
Do you see the shell over there?
No.
Right here.
Oh.
It's an RCI.
Ah, okay.
So let's do this. I almost hit my head right on that. So sit down. We got it since you're here,
What
man.
am I supposed to do?
Well, I want you to give your comments.
I don't have comments.
No, but just play. Here we are on the Amber.
How about no comment? Remember in the movie?
Yeah.
Some people say no comment is more incriminating than a comment. And then the cop who's riding
a horse.
He's on a horse. He says, do they?
Dude, I think
and then he says, no comment.
I think that's not New York. I think that's Pittsburgh or Baltimore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think that's New York. It might be, but a lot of that stuff shot at that time is Baltimore. I think. Seriously, do it, man. Hang on. You know what I might have to do? Can I move this for a minute?
Yeah. Do whatever you need to do.
Well, I just
put something else on there.
Well, you know what it is? It's kind
Why
of
is
the
your
weight
tom
of
up so high? Someone wants to know about this, and I may as well just do it now.
Do it now.
For shits and giggles.
Gigs and shittles.
Somebody said, two people mentioned this groove that's part of the Polar Studios outtakes.
Yes.
You know, and it's this one. Let's see if I can get it right. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Why is that? Because somebody said that they thought it was an outtake of All My Love, but I don't think that's from All My Love.
No, that's definitely from the Polar. You can tell by the way the drums sound that's Polar Studios. It's probably just a riff for something that they just abandoned.
Something that's what I thought. But you can hear strings in
his headphones.
In the
you
mix.
Can hear something's bleeding. You can really notice though that he's playing 2002s flat out. When he hits that hi-hat, those are 2002s. This is a giant beat top and the soundage. So I have it's a homemade, dude. 1979. It's a 2000. I'll have Mick Fleetwood, but it's a 2002 sound edge bottom with the giant beat top that I think Peisty should do. If they're not going to make a sound edge giant beat bottom, they could just pair them up.
Meatwood.
Well, do like a KZM. Flick Meatwood.
So
is that the 12?
Doesn't he say? Like, doesn't he start it off kind of like that, right? It's like.
You know what I almost wish? It's almost like I wish it was like the drum fill he did on give me the Bonzo's Montreux into that beat. You know how he does the more triplety.
Which one?
Oh,
you mean?
And then, yeah. Dude, that's it. Isn't that awesome?
So do you think he was playing two bass bass drums on Bonzo's Montreux?
I think
supposedly
he might have played along with himself.
He may have, you know, the
all
of that stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm trying to play that with one foot.
But you know, well, he might have played
it. You can do it, but
well, you know what I think he did is he played along as he normally
It's possible that's two bass drums.
Well,
Otherwise, there's overdubbing.
Well, see, what I think he might have done was played it normal. So like, what is Bonzo? Boom, 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 ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom.
Right.
Maybe just that. But that's, so you keep that in.
And then he's doing this on another one.
On another track. I think he had,
whatever, and then you're gonna get like some.
But I think he had such a good time and feel, and such a good musician. He could play with himself so well. There's no flamming.
Right.
That's why it's so beefy. And plus, I think he still might even overdub more bass drum even than that at point.
Yeah. Man, these drums sound incredible.
Who loves you, baby? How's the snare?
Terry's got it going on with this Vistalite tuning.
How's the snare?
The tuning is beautiful. For maximum projection.
Well, you know what the funny? That tom could probably come up a little.
Maybe.
Because it has a little bit of a bing.
Should we do it?
Well, a little bit. I'm not sure if it's the bottom. You can use whichever one you want to use. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, I would bring the bottom up just by feel.
Oh, yeah.
Just by feel. So we were talking about tuning, remember?
Yeah, tuning.
Tune bots and all that stuff.
Bot tuning.
And I think I probably either pissed some people off or threw them off.
Well, we didn't know. Do it about the 180.
No. I don't even mean that. I mean because I made a comment like, you know, some of it has to do with the feel. And that's what works
a fact.
for me.
It's not. You don't
that's
need
what
it to
works
be
for me. Sometimes I can just tell, you know, and I know that sounds too vague maybe to most people.
It's just experience.
Oh, that's singing now.
Well, you know what? The 18 is tuned a little lower than the one he had too, but I just like the sweet spot that it has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a really baggy top, like a lot of people pointed out, but I really like how it sounds, so I'm just leaving it.
Oh, yeah. Listen to the projection of this baby.
And also, too, remember, this is the sweet spot, right here where I'm sitting, because you want to be in the ends of the cylinders. Seriously. For the cymbals, you want to be off axis for the ideal sound, I think.
Is it?
I think it's just
or is it?
Go fast, but just one stroke. That's what I think.
This is open to debate.
Okay,
even amongst Bonzology,
I'm the American League or the National League.
Even amongst Bonzology scholars,
I
think it's open to debate.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Well, give it to me.
Are you annoyed that I'm?
No, dude. I see exactly how much you're doing it. So if I have to, I'll just go back. What were you doing? About a third of a turn?
About. So is it?
It is that, but
or is it? It could be.
You know, let me do this. Let me play it the first way. You play it the second way.
So let's slow them down. Okay? The first way is. Right? And then that's the breakdown of the solo.
Yeah, the engine of it.
Now,
or the main part.
Now, I kind of think he's doing a quick double.
No, that's fun.
I think he goes. Right?
It's sort of like stuffed in there. You mean like stuffed
but it's quick. It's like
quick. Play what are you doing? Can you loop? What I think is a good idea for everybody. Play it. What I think is the way.
Okay.
And then stop and then play it. But extend the pieces. Extend the sweeps.
So don't
for a while.
do just like 6 or 7
Yeah, do like
sweeps?
16 or something.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
one way and then so people can compare.
Okay. Okay, first one with one bass drum.
Yeah.
Here's with 2.
people find out, dude, when good old Jimmy gives us access to these frickin' tapes. For the love of God!
So how about stairway fill? It's the same thing, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the right?
Yeah. And I'm 1,000% sure this is one bass drum we can have an arm.
Is that
that's
right?
what, yeah, I think it is.
See, that doesn't feel right to me.
Well, play it your way. Hang on. Let me play it for a second.
Okay.
Now what I'm gonna do is not do it with the I'm gonna do it the stairway to heaven. Oh no, it's alright. Don't mind the upholstery, as Keith Moon once said.
I'm gonna hang out over here.
Well, just for a sec. So what it is I think he plays in this when he does the sweep. Versus.
That sounds pretty damn good.
No, but you know what happens is sometimes people have a different concept of the sweep.
Yeah.
I mean, just in the sense that, like, all right, so here's the first wave. But see, part of it is too when you hear it linear like that, it kind of loses its, because it really is. Well, I do it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, now see that. Yeah.
No, but let me add the.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm so programmed in. You know what it is? I'm so not used to doing it. I gave you 4.5.
I did.
I gotta get. I see that.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
The great George Flus. I'm wilting.
No. This, here, pour some water on you.
Okay.
Let's see. So,
don't ask.
As far as the sweep
I don't know.
because people ask about the sweep too.
Yeah.
Now, there's ways of doing the sweep. How quickly you get back to the next.
Yeah. No, that's true. Those are subtle little things not everyone pays attention.
And is there a rim shot at the beginning of the sweep? Not always. Yeah, right.
Yeah, not always.
That's a subtle distinction.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And then are the toms rim shotted or not?
Oh, I think sometimes they are.
Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're not.
Like at the end, you know what? You know what Bonham's like?
Oh
yeah. Moby Dick.
Yeah.
He's wailing on those rim shots.
You hear the
rim
whole
time. You got to do that.
Yeah.
He's like rim shot captain, and in that clip you can see the giant beat. That's how you can see his 20 giant beat. He's playing 1973.
Are you talking about? That's that kind of that's the end of Days.
But see how much energy. You know how much energy that takes out, though. See, Bonham didn't do that kind of stuff as years went by. He wanted to conserve his energy. This is my opinion. So yes, even right now you're a little out of breath.
Gas out.
Yeah, but in a week, if you did that every day for a couple minutes, you'd be perfectly in shape doing it. You're just not used to doing it. That's all.
Okay, so what I was going to say,
but that's hard.
Rock
That's
and roll is early on he would play the ending kind of like the record.
Yes.
You know.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like from
almost
71.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whatever shows you hear from late 71. I think there's some shows from that.
Even into Australia, maybe.
Oh yeah, definitely. And in Australia, it's the same thing. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
You know, often it ends that way. There might be some variation. And then 72, like how the West was won, still kind of similar.
Yeah. By
73, he starts getting into this kind of thing where right?
Yeah.
So there's this. And again, is it just, or is it?
I think it's again.
I
sometimes
think it can be both.
It can.
Sometimes he's going. And then there's that.
And those were two. You were just doing
two. And then
two.
other times he'll play this. He plays triplets. He's playing the triplets, and then he's moving to the snare, and it gives that effect.
Yeah, do it.
But he's not separating.
Right, exactly.
Here it is separated. Now this is it not separated. In other words, there's always a third note,
I understand.
a bass drum,
Like a
triplet.
loop, like a
so it's this.
Yeah.
You see the difference?
He does
this is. is I'm playing one less bass drum note in between the triplets.
But also, too, your right hand on the floor tom, like you can see Bonham, the way he hits that floor tom in Moby Dick on film, in that one clip, how high his arm goes up.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a tomahawk chop.
Yeah, yeah,
Give
yeah.
me what, like, like his
Right.
Isn't that cool?
Now, here's the other thing. Later in '75, he tends to play it very open.
Yeah, okay.
Like he'll go like. Like Earl's chord.
Yeah, and you have Plant go, what? The guitar kind of lamely goes, bah. But you know what the thing is, though? See, to me at Earl's chord, he even sounds like he's kind of trying to get through that, too, like he's nervous.
Yeah, but
or
all
something.
through '75, he plays it that way. In '75, he rarely plays. He most often goes. And then sick again. Okay, so
exactly.
And then in '77
Yes.
and '80, he tends to do this often, where he does the, but he kind of starts it off by going. It's almost like he's not even going.
It's more quaddy. It's like a quaddy straight four versus a chunk of four.
Right. So what I was going to say is,
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's very
rather than playing the sweep, it's not really a sweep anymore.
It's more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's an open sweep.
Yeah.
The sweep is this. Right.
Yeah.
But this is
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's in tempo.
Yeah.
And I must say that's
you have your doctorate of Bonham.
Well, I gotta say that's my least favorite way of playing the rock and roll ending. That's my least favorite.
Yeah, me too.
My most favoriteest is probably like 72, 73.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, the rock
when
and roll.
When he's doing doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, that 1973 is my favorite there.
Yeah.
As is No Quarter. I know 77
So that's
great,
the rock
No
and roll
Quarter.
breakdown.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to.
Yeah. No, wait. Is there anything else in rock and roll? No, that's it. Demonstrate, since we're on rock and roll, what you think this. What I know you know what Bonham's playing in the studio, at least with both hands. Give me your hand technique when you're doing the rock and roll. No, but you know what the cool thing is what you do there is Bonham isn't really just kind of chugging along with the hi-hat and snare drum on almost all the beats, but he keeps the bass drum pretty constant too. It's not hitting nearly as much or as much as the hat and snare, but there is a lot on the. There's a few times where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, like he's hitting 3 notes on the bass,
like,
but later.
It's consistently. I think it's more like he's a master of phrasing.
Yeah.
It's more subtle than just playing. His
right hand or his left hand had the ability to like just tap those.
I wonder if was he naturally a left?
I don't know, but his left hand.
I read that he was.
His left hand so naturally limber.
Absolutely.
So limberly
That's why he
did
can
those.
play this,
notice when he does the little, like when he brings it way down?
Oh, yeah.
And then he does the rim.
Yeah,
but then a couple of the little back pieces. Those. Yeah. Woo! That's magic. Can you see the thing spinning?
What is that Philly plays there?
He goes blump. Yeah.
Because he goes to get the gong
Yeah,
mallet.
yeah.
And he puts the stick down.
Yeah.
And he goes,
We
It's like a seat adjustment.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What do you think of that crash?
I like it. It's big and bold.
Doesn't it sound like almost like a slightly more bionic version of the giant beat on the left?
It does. Yeah. A little heavier, doesn't.
Now which one do you think weighs more?
I think that this one does, but
It's
it doesn't.
no,
Really?
dude.
That's like that 18.
That's 1763, and the other one is 1818.
I can feel it when I play with the beat.
Yeah, but doesn't it carry like a heavier cymbal? It carries like it's 150 grams heavier than the other one.
Very nice, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to get silver to make me a 22. That's not, 2,900 freaking grams. Wait, do me a favor. Give me a little bit of a jazz beat or bop beat with that. That's the mono price.
Okay.
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, don't tape it.
No, hang on. Sorry, hang on. Come on, man. Keep going. Drop that U-47. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. We'll be back next time. Remember, this video will be on both channels. Please subscribe to Bonza. Please subscribe to Bonzology. You have to. We got to get the subscribers up. We got to get it. Roll tape. Are you ready?